Hey everybody, look here. Now this is the Sega dongle, okay? This came with some of the 32Xs, and I was always under the impression that it was actually what it did. Now this was an educated guess, right? Back in the day, we had dial-up internet, okay? When the Genesis and 32X, dial-up internet, DSL cable, none of that was common, okay? So they were planning on using networking, right? Well, the signals are very prone to noise and stuff. So my best guess for this little thing was that, okay, there are resistors on the other side of this plug. Well, I finally got one, okay? I got one. It's neat. It's a bragging right, okay? Because here, those are the screws from it, right? I took the little board out. And you know what's on the other side of it? Nothing. There is nothing on. There are no resistors. This is not a terminator board. This is it. That's it. It's just some of the pins have solder on them, I guess just to keep them in place, and some of them don't. So it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. So much for my educated guess. I mean, it sounded reasonable to me that it would, try to clean up the electrical noise coming from the console despite the RF shielding. But no, this does nothing. It does nothing but look pretty and give you bragging rights. Well, if you need a cart thing, then this is it. If you need a side slot thing to expand from it, because it does say PCBD extension board. So it's an extension board. So if you have some homebrew things going on, I guess this would be priceless because, what is it, the Goat store has them for $2 a piece? Well, I had to show this off. I finally got one. But there's absolutely nothing electronic inside except a piece of silicon board and some solder. Nothing that does anything but be solder and be silicon. Okay, so I had to share. It's been a while since I put up very many videos, very gaming related, and this is definitely gaming related. A big something that Sega did back in the day. Okay. Oh, something else. Since I have you here, now I have another Sega Pico. Now this is the one I had before. There are two different models. It's neat. Well, I'm not going to compare. Look at my other video for this one. Sega Pico, you see, it's got the logo on it. This also has a logo, but let me bring it to light. See? It's different. Not extremely different, right? Let me go ahead and do a side-by-side. Hold on one second. It'll seem like no time has passed at all. Okay, and we're back. See? This is the Pico I had before. Now, if you'll look, this one has a yellow... Oh, and something else. MN12 Bird. This is something for you. I noticed that this yellow thing is falling. This yellow thing is magnetic. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this one is missing it. Okay, and I took the ever handy razor knife, did this, right? Just pulled it out, and I think that's the reason I got that one. Because if you notice, now, I'll just have to explain it to you. This is being pulled against the board. It's being, I bet I could, now, there's magnetic going on right there. Magnetism happening right there because the majority of this thing is hanging off and it's not falling. But it's being sucked against this board. Well, the surface. It is also being, attracted to here. So they used some kind of magnetic trick. Because I pulled it out and I was like, what? I didn't notice it at first, but then when I put it back on, it kept getting stuck. And I was like, oh. So if your Pico seems to not be working and this is gone, that's the reason. This is actually a functional thing. It's not just a piece of plastic. It is magnetic. I don't know what's inside of it. This one. Okay, this is the one I had before, right? Is it? Yeah, this is the one I had before. Notice, no place to put the pin, right? And notice this one has it built into the plastic. On this one it was a separate piece. And I got Magic Crayons game. Now, let me go ahead and close this bad boy back up. This one too. And I'll show you the two, well, different model number. I don't know. I'm interested, right? And of course you got the Pico and Sega logos here. And this one is embossed into the board. Same color scheme. Silver screws, black screws. Big deal. But when Sega gives the screw to people, they want to be distinct about it. Anyway, now, see, I paid $4 for this. Excuse me. Model number MK49325. Don't know if you can read that. I doubt it. Model number MK49002. So, based on model number, this one's older because it's earlier made, and this one's newer made. And here's something else. Made in Malaysia, assembled in Mexico. Sega of America assembled in Mexico. Otherwise, it's probably also made in Malaysia, but assembled in Mexico. Okay. Otherwise, they are identical. At least the purple part is the same. So, yeehaw, I have 2 Sega Picos. I have yet to test the one I just picked up today. I was on my way to the house call, and right on the way was a Goodwill, so I was like, let's go check it out. And lo and behold, I went through the kids' toys. I love it that they put these in the kids' toys, and they don't realize it looks like a kid's toy. It's originally meant to be that, and it is in reality a video game for kids. Keep an eye on the kids' toys, right? If you go to Goodwill hunting, I love it. Keep an eye on the kids' toys. You might find it's one of the holy grails right now, I think, the Commodore CD TV, what's that thing called? DTV, Commodore 64 DTV, yeah. You might find one of those in the kids' toys. And the last time I bought one for $7, and it works great. Actually, the last 2. And they're like a very wanted item right now. Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. 2 Sega Picos, and the legendary Sega dongle does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. I mean, I thought it would do something. You know, it'd have some function. No, it's bragging rights. For us, Sega looked in their crystal ball and said, hey, let's make something odd but useless and make it look like it's necessary, so in 15 or 20 years they can go back and make videos and say how useless it is, but have bragging rights. Okay. I'm goofy. It's the end of the day. I'm doing packing and shipping today too. So, thanks for looking, guys. Bye-bye.